Hi guys, I'm back along with Jax with another Fallout 76 video, and yeah, you guessed it guys, we're covering the Wildwood Tavern bundle. Now this one's created quite a lot of excitement in the community. There's a lot of people saying they're going to get it when their atoms go in, the monthly atoms, or they're just splurging out and buying it straight out. It's quite a feature, it's pretty different to pretty much everything we've ever had. We've had the Brotherhood of Steel bases and things like that, but this looks like a proper building, and obviously, you know, this is designed to go in the shelter. You know, you're going to go put it in your pit shelter maybe, and it's all going to key in. Now we're going to have a look at a couple of other bits as well that they've put on the Atom store today, which is the 27th of September, let me get the month right even, 27th of September update. Now they've sort of split the bundle a bit again, they've been a bit cheeky where you've got to spend a few more atoms if you want sort of everything. I think that's a bit off, but you know, they tend to do that at the moment. And the actual tavern bundle isn't that dear as you've just seen, so I suppose it's okay. So let's go in game and actually have a look at the thing. There we go, pretty impressive, yeah? I'm pretty impressed with it. It's pretty big as well. I mean, you can see there it's on a junction, and it fills the whole junction. For scale, there's the level 50 item off the scoreboard, just to give you an idea of size. So, you know, it is pretty damn big. You know, it's not a small thing by any means. But it does fit well with this shelter, so if you're going to buy this shelter, I don't really know how you're not going to buy the tavern to go with it. I know it's more atoms, but you know, it looks the part. I mean, we've powered it up, we've got the doors on it. People are already glitching the doors on builds and making them into window shutters. You can basically put the doors down and destroy the tavern using your flamer. You know, your ground flamer, that is the one that you're building camp, and then put a wall up and use them as shutters. But that's another video another time. I'm digressing already. This structure's got 3 levels, like pretty much all of the others that you've got. There's some nice little notice boards, I think you could call them, on the ground floor there, so you could probably put some posters on them, stuff like that. You know, it's quite nice. We've got a very weathered look, so it fits with the pit theme, you know, spot on, because everything in the pit is rather tatty, isn't it? You know, it's sort of had its day. It's got a nice balcony. I'm sure you could do something out here, maybe some open bonfire type thing. You know, there's like a mesh barrel, isn't there, with flames coming out of it. Maybe you could have that in a corner, some seating around here. Interestingly, if you've unlocked the beer kegs quite a long time ago now, some little Nuka Shine beer kegs, they can't be built here. I've gone through pretty much all the building things searching for the beer kegs to be able to put them in this thing, and they don't seem available. I think they're one of them weird quirky items that you can't build in a shelter, so you'll be able to do them out of the shelter of course, but I just thought being a pub it'd be quite nice to have the beer kegs, but unfortunately not. So anyway, here it is. Some of the windows are boarded up, some of them are broken, but you can you get the gist of it. It's a pretty big place. The ground floor opens up pretty well. You could possibly put a dartboard on the wall, you know, that type of thing, and have your bar in there if you've got any of the bar sections. Loving the sign. Had to show you the sign. Look at that. The actual fact that all of it works. Of course, we've got the Union outfit there as well that was just shown on that character. Right, here's one of the extras. This is the sign area, I suppose. I don't know, you know, any other use for it. You could probably put the chalkboard writing on it, maybe put a menu on it, that type of thing, or as you've just seen, use it as an open sign. One thing that I will mention with this, if you're not building this in a shelter, if you're building this out and about in the wilds, you know, if you camp, you've got to have a flat surface. It doesn't, like a lot of these structures, it doesn't sit very well on hilly surfaces, or if there's like rocks or something, it sort of glitches through it, which you'll know if you own any of the other big structures. So it's got to sit flat. I mean, this here is perfect because as you can see we're on the road and everything, so but it's got some bulk to it, so yeah, you're gonna have this on a very flat surface, which is not that easy to come by in Fallout. Let's face it, you've got some of the areas of the White Springs, you've got some roadside areas in Flatwoods, but overall, yeah, ideally in a shelter I would say, but you know, each to their own. Everybody comes up with different creative ideas for things. So now we've seen all that, let's have a look at the extras that are in the bundle. Still loving that sign. That tavern sign is amazing. Anyway, The extras. So, lampshades, 2 different sorts of lampshades. Love that one. She's holding beers, look. That's fantastic. And then the slightly bigger one here with the traditional Vault-Tec thumbs up, or Vault Girl thumbs up if you like. Liking the colour, you know, the yellow dark glow sort of goes with the pit theme very, very well. Not a bright light as such, more of a dull, miserable kind of light, if anything. I mean, I always think of the pit as gloomy. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, you do an expedition, it is gloomy, it's a pretty miserable type place, and this bar, you know, it's old and worn and tatty, so I feel a pristine bar wouldn't have worked. You know, you've got to have something that's got some age to it, some character. The stools, for example, they're very characterful. Look at the leather on top of them, they are worn. 2 different types. You've got the open back bar one, and you've got the closed steel back one there with the base on it. Both come with the pack. It's up to you which one you use. In fact, the one on the right there reminds me of a sort of keg that's been chopped up, maybe. I don't know, you never know with Fallout what ideas they've sort of come up with. But yeah, the notice boards, like I say, I'm sure you could put something on there. Paintings, the mole rat paintings, they're a nice picture, but they're quite pricey, so we didn't actually pick them up, but obviously you could put them in here. The paintings are pristine though, and obviously these walls are not. And here's your first problem, guys. Because it's a structure, you cannot put wallpaper on it. So at the moment we're on the modify edit screen, yeah, and we were seeing if we could put wallpapers and things on it. Yeah, you can't. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, you know, that you can't do that, but still. So if we put some walls down, we'll stick the wallpaper up for you and let you have a look at that, see what you think to the wallpaper. If you've got like us and you've got thousands of wallpaper, it's alphabetical, so just go all the way to the bottom, and it's right down there. But it's a shame we couldn't decorate the walls more of the tavern. You know, that is a little bit unfortunate. I know with it being a structure, that's, you know, not normally the case, but would have been nice, I feel, to do that. So anyway, that's plonk our wallpaper on. There you go. It's actually the same wallpaper as the downstairs area of the tavern. So if you look at the top there, you've got like the wooden planks and then the open squares. And if we go quickly back inside, you'll see it's exactly, you know, the same. There you go, open wooden planks. Brick sections in it, admittedly, but it's similar. So there you go, guys. There's the tavern. Hope this was helpful, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.